How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Charlton career mode where we are in the Premier League. Finally, hallelujah. We may or may not start our Premier League season today. The reason why I say maybe not is because I actually think that we might have a whole episode's worth of transfer content. Potentially. We'll see. Yeah, lots of transfers still to make and additions to make to this squad you see right here. We've already made a lot in the last episode, guys. If you haven't seen that one yet, do go and check it out on the channel. Of course, subscribe to all the channels of Red Vibe, Galarian Gold, and REDVIBETWO, as well as FOOTYPRONOUNCE. All the links in the description and will pop up at the end of this video as well. And they're on my homepage. Anyway, we've got a very good squad. We've got a very, very good squad for the beginning of this Premier League season. However, we are looking to ship a few players out, such as Charlie Kirk and the likes. So we do have some money, 15 mil sitting there after winning the tournament at the end of the last episode. So we do have a bit of money to invest. Once we sell Charlie Kirk, that'll look more like 20, 25 mil. And yeah, then we can actually make some impactful signings to the squad. So as usual, guys, I have noticed 3 or 4 really good players that we can sign from the free agents market, and I think I literally want to sign 4 of these guys. So we've got Di Lorenzo at right back here. We've then got Ben Yedder at striker. What a signing that could be. Still 33 years old, but yeah, still could be a massive player for us this season. Gundogan, who we've obviously had in the past, and then also Granit Xhaka. Again, we might sign a couple of these and then just use a couple of them as like bargaining tools, as I've said a few times as well. But yeah, those 4 players, how can I pass up on them as freebies? I just can't. Starting off with Di Lorenzo, oh, he wants a release clause. We're going to deny that, and we are going to hopefully get this guy settled down as an important squad player. We'll give him I'll say a 35k wage here and see what he says to that. Hopefully he's not insulted by that. He wants that wage plus a little bit more, plus a little bit of a bonus. That's not too bad. He wants to go up to 38. We'll accept that. That's not too bad from Di Lorenzo. So that is 1 of 4 acquired. Next up, we've got Ben Yedder here. I think he's going to want like 50k here. So let's go and offer him 50k. He wants 51 plus a goal bonus. That's actually fine. I don't mind that. We'll take Ben Yedder. That is 2 of 4 acquired. Let's keep going. So Gundogan, re-signing this man. We obviously had him at the beginning of last season. We may do the same thing with him again, just use him as a tool. But that sounded wrong. A bargaining tool, that is. And yeah, 51k, 20 appearances, he gets a 1.1 mil bonus. Let's actually remove that and then see what he says to that. Oh, he wants 59 now. Do you know what? I'm going to butter him down. That's quite a jump. Let's go to 54 and see what he says to that. Okay, he'll settle for that. Not bad. These elite players, they know how to bargain. And then next up, we're going to try and go for Granit Xhaka. And then we'll reflect on how our squad looks after we've made all of those acquisitions. Now, we did already go for this man a couple of episodes ago. Now, he will be a rotation player. He wants to be important. I guess he's got a bit of an ego, old Granit Xhaka. Let's go for a 3-year contract. And then let us try and offer him... Yeah, no release clause, and try and offer him some money here. He wants 33k plus a 15 goal bonus. Yeah, he's not going to get 15 goals. Let us definitely accept that. Wow. 4 amazing players from the free transfer market back to back there, and we still have 7 mil to muck around with. Not to mention that we can, as I've said again, use some of those players to bargain with to bring maybe some younger players into the squad and stuff like that. So there he goes. Charlie Kirk off to Wolfsburg. 10.5 million. I think having trained him up and used him and successfully as well, he's been really good for us over the last few seasons. 10.5 mil is actually quite a nice fee to get for someone like Charlie Kirk. So yeah, all of a sudden that opens our options up for this transfer window, gives us a lot more money. Also, Elanga's now going to become a left winger from a right winger. Again, it doesn't matter too much, but it balances out the amount of rights and lefts we've got a little bit better. No, definitely not me in another hat, another outfit a week later, over a week later. I mean, no, that's not the case, guys. No, it was literally in the middle of recording this episode. I started to feel a little bit exhausted, worn out. Next thing you know, over the next few days, it was my birthday for one thing, and then I just got this like super cold. I haven't had a cold in like 4 or 5 years. This one just hit me like a ton of bricks. You might be able to hear my voice is a bit hoarse. Anyway, the point is we're back. We're playing the career mode, and I need to catch you guys up a little bit. So the last thing that you guys saw would have been Charlie Kirk signing to Wolfsburg for 10.5 mil. Now, I have done lots of business. As you can see, the amount that we can scroll down on the right there is quite a lot. So the last thing you saw was this. I said that I was going to use our free agents to obviously like use them as bargaining tools to sign some younger players. We've done that. So let's have a look at what we have done. Now, the first thing we've done is brought in Carvalho from Fulham, 21-year-old CAM, amazing upcoming talent, and it cost us Gundogan to go the other way. It says -£1 there, but what that basically means is that was a straight swap. So we got Gundogan to go to Fulham, and we've brought in the youngster Carvalho. I'll confirm all these guys' ratings and stuff in the squad in a minute. Now, we also did successfully sell Ivan Maggi to Red Bull Salzburg over in, I think, Switzerland, that is right. 3.6 million. So a guy, again, another guy we signed off of the free agents market, had his day with us, was pretty good in the championship, especially made an impact when he first joined us, and he is now sold as we look to bolster and improve the quality of our squad as we go for the top 10-12 in the Premier League. Next up, we have signed this young 20-year-old as part of our board expectations and our objectives from PSG. His name is something beginning with R, Lavia or Lavia. Lavia sounds too much like labia. I don't want any vagina connotations when I'm commentating, guys. I'm calling him Lavia for now. Until someone tells me otherwise, I'm going with Lavia. No, wait, yes, Lavia. That doesn't sound like labia. All right, anyway, that was weird, wasn't it? I spoke way too long about that. 5.8 million is what it costs. He's 20. He meets one of our board criteria, so that's great. We sold Kolasinac, who we again signed on a free last season. We're making so much money and headway off of literally selling and using players that we've signed off the free agent market in exchange deals. We also let Con Keating go to Almeria on loan. I can already tell my voice is going to struggle to keep up. I'm going to try my best to get us through this episode, and then I'll be recovered for the next episode, guys, hopefully. Anyway, Joe Rodon also signed into Charlton. He cost us £1.5 million, and Esquivel went the other way. That's the guy who you had a brief introduction to. We moved him to right wing, we increased his value, and yeah, we use him as a bargaining tool to get Joe Rodon, good centre-back at sort of mid-table to lower table, like Premier League level. So 1.5 million plus Esquivel, we get Joe Rodon. So that is the business we've done. Now, meaning now our squad looks like this. Now, let's just have a look at this like on a glance. I do want to go with this 4-1-2-3 formation, I guess it is, with the holding midfielder for our first season. I feel like we need that DM just to have a little bit more defensive solidity. I'm going to try, because I don't like how the gameplay is treating me right now on FIFA. I'm going to try and like have a little bit more of a tactical plan and change some of the individual player instructions and stuff like that. Anyway, we're going to roll into the season with this as our sort of plan, as a formation. Obviously, we've kept a couple of the freebies, Di Lorenzo, for example, and of course, Xhaka is down here on the bench as well. We've also got Ben Yedder. I have, guys, this is going to be the one that's going to hit you guys quite hard, I think, if you've been following this series. I have accepted a bid, a very big bid, for Jeffcott. Now, why have I done that? One, because Daka is leading the line in this one striker formation, and he is literally 3 ratings above Jeffcott, so I think he is the #1 guy going forward. But we've also got now, of course, as I said, Ben Yedder, potentially Aguero for the season, who obviously will end up at about 75, 74, because he is like way old now, 36, yeah. And then we have got the youngster Cronin, who is literally 19 and he's nearly 70 rated. So we kind of want, like, yeah, Daka as our main guy, Ben Yedder as our backup striker, and then Cronin as the guy coming through. Aguero and Jeffcott kind of unnecessary in the squad, so that's the thought process behind that. A couple of these guys as well, maybe one of Lecco and Jaisimi, maybe someone like Fontana I will also look to ship out, maybe even someone like Lavia to go out on loan, Okazaki, just to make this squad a little bit smaller and a little bit higher in quality. Of course, also, when we sell Jeffcott, we're going to have a lot of money in the bank, and we're going to probably want to do something with that, as actually one of our board objectives is to actually not finish with any leftover money. So it says there, finish the season without any unspent transfer budget. We've done the 4 players thing. It says there 4 out of 4 complete, but yeah, finishing the season without any unspent transfer budget. I guess you could manipulate that by just moving the sliders. I don't know if that works. These objectives are so vague on FIFA, but look, the squad's in a good place. We might make some more signings, and then we are on the first day of the season right now against Chelsea. So, actually, we're going to take a little break from all the transfer business right now. We're going to get in to our first Premier League game of this whole series, and of course this episode as well. And it's Chelsea who entertain us at Stamford Bridge. Now, the first goal of the season there, scored by Guendouzi. Can we add some goals with some of our players to that? I think I'm going to go in like this. We'll see how we do against Chelsea here and go from there. They're playing a 3 at the back. Oh, do you know what? feel like playing a 3 at the back now. This would work. Means Carvalho starts as well. I think we maybe go like this, you know. Only thing I do want to do is bring Sarr in because he's on a +5. Move Fanmo to the bench. So we got Rodon, Sarr and Bella Kotchap in the middle there. Matching Chelsea up with the 5 at the back because I just do worry about that. Carvalho starts behind Jeffcott. Maybe we play Ben Yedder, you know. Ben Yedder up front with Daka. Maybe bring Jeffcott on. I mean, we are potentially selling him as long as that all goes through with the personal details and stuff. Wow. Look at those two squads as well. They've got Mount, Gnabry as well. Rafinha weirdly playing in centre mid. If that's the Leeds Rafinha, that's very strange. As Azpilicueta still playing at the wing back position, even in 2024. That's mad. Yere and Jimenez. And you got. Is that really Reece James playing right centre back and Azpilicueta playing right wing back? All right, Chelsea. I don't see what you're doing. I find that really strange. Anyway, let's play the game and see if we can at least get a good result here on the opening game of the season. Can we get the opening season bounce? You know, that first game of the season bounce. That's what we're going to try and do. Wow, look at this. Lovely bit of Premier League action here. The Premier League stadiums now. We will be seeing a lot more of them. Did you hear that? Did you hear my lip just make that smacking sound? Anyway, right. No, making me laugh, man. My voice. I'm making myself laugh. Shut up. All right. Anyway. Here we go. All the Charlton mascots love that. Lovely little touch. Now we are Premier League material. Let's skip the intros now. We've seen enough of that. And we've already seen the squads. Here we go. All right, here's Mason Mount. Oh, no. Chelsea are feeling so tough to play against. Here's Rafinha playing through Mason Mount. Look at how they're retaining the ball here. Lukaku slipping in. Gnabry, who actually takes it out of play. Right, this is what I need. A little bit of possession. It's going to be very hard to actually get possession off of Chelsea when they've got the ball. So ball retention here is going to be key. All right, Bella Kotchap, switch that. Wow, I have absolutely nobody to pass to. Look, the only players I have to pass to are bloody defenders. All right, let's play that into the midfield. Here's Pepe Lu. That's got to be a red card and probably a prison sentence for... Yep, prison sentence for about 4 years, please, ref. Kai Havertz, do not let him near another human being again for the foreseeable future. That is violent conduct. Arrest him instantly. Now, do you know what? I exaggerated. That's probably a yellow in my eyes. But look, we'll take the red card early on. That is huge for Charlton here. 10 men, Chelsea down to 10 men in the 10th minute. The rule of 10. I don't know. Anyway, Bella Kotchap. Is he offside there? Ward-Prowse, what are you doing, mate? You've been one of our best players in pre-season. And at the end of last season as well. That was so slow getting back on side there. Here is Azpilicueta linking up with Lukaku. Come on, let's track him, boys. Let's track him. AI-controlled defenders, do your business. You never do you, you scoundrels? Now they're going to score. Lukaku into Rafinha. What a goal from Gnabry. AI defending, just ruining me as always defensively. And the 10 men of Chelsea take the lead here. I literally thought that was Thiago Silva then. Did anybody? No, probably not. Probably by myself. Great strike from Gnabry. It's a great signing for Chelsea, really, isn't it? And he's banged one in against Charlton here. Yeah, AI defending. They're just nowhere near any of the blue shirts. Just drawn like 5-year-olds playing the game for the first time. So annoying. Okay, here's Hickey. Into Carvalho. Daka. Daka rolls his man. Daka in the box. Onto his other foot. Leaves it for Carvalho, who scores on his debut. I'm trying to be excited. My voice is limiting me somewhat, guys, but trust me, I'm hyped. Trust me, I'm buzzing. And Carvalho off the mark for Charlton, the number 24. Oh, I need to sort the numbers out. I'm going to do that after the game. I don't know if I've already done it. I might have done it off screen last week. I can't remember. Anyway, what a finish. I'm getting distracted. It's a great goal. Daka, instrumental in that as well. Rolled it onto his weaker foot. So the defender, Carvalho, making the bursting run in that number 10 role, which the myth is, guys, the number 10 role is dying, is a dying art. Not for me. I love having a CAM in the squad, even if I'm not playing a CAM formation. And Carvalho is a very good CAM, very good number 10. And he's banged one in. Love it. Chilwell. The Mount. Near to the box is Lukaku. No one going with him. Come on, man. It's Romelu Lukaku. Don't leave him in that amount of space, boys. Come on. Please. Gnabry rolls me. Ward-Prowse doing his defensive duty. And here comes Carvalho, the goal scorer. Is Ben Yedder going to have the pace? I don't think he is. We're going to go the safe option into Daka. Daka might have the pace, though. He's going to knock it out to Di Lorenzo. That's an overhit pass. Daka. Okay, still 1-1 here. Nearly half-time. Here's Pepe Lu. Into Carvalho now. Can we get one before half-time? We're going to flick one out to Pepe Lu. Doesn't get his head on it. Mount beats him to it. And AI, there's no pressure from the AI again. We could have nicked that off him. But that's going to be a 1-1 scoreline at halftime. And yeah, we've played okay, to be honest with you. I think the three at the back is suiting us. However, I am tempted to switch it up to the formation I said I was going to use this season, which is the 4-1-2-3. Just because they've had a man sent off, I'll continue playing until minute 60-ish with this formation. And if nothing's happening, I will actually go balls to the wall and try and get the win here, because I smell blood against the 10 men of Chelsea. And we've got some quality on this pitch. Ward-Prowse, Ben Yedder, Daka, Carvalho, the goal scorer, Di Lorenzo down the right, such a threat. Even Hickey, he's a threat. So, yeah, I think we've got the personnel here, and obviously we've got some good players on the bench also. So let's see what we can do. All right, we are in minute 60 now. Chelsea with the ball. Good tackle by Di Lorenzo. Another new signing. Another free transfer. We had so many of them this series. But he's putting in the work. Do you know what it is, though, guys? I actually feel like I can score with this formation. I'm going to leave it a bit later than I said, because it is minute 62 now. And I still feel like I can score like this. So I don't want to risk that extra exposure at the back against the likes of Lukaku and that. Oh, like right now. Oh, that could have been it. Daka didn't quite get the pass right. Ben Yedder through to Ward-Prowse. Out to Hickey. Hickey. Float one in. That's not... Oh, I was going to say that's not bad, but actually it was quite a shit cross. Oh, what a tackle from Carvalho. He's my man of the match for sure. Little reverse pass. Can Daka get the goal? Come on, Daka. Yes! Yes, what a result this could be for Charlton. I knew that keeping the same formation was the right call. I could feel it in the gameplay, guys, you know? Carvalho, so good there again. Out to, I think that was Ben Yedder, and into the number 11, Daka, who just puts it home there. Look at that. Just a little, he knew the keeper was shifting his weight the other way. Just a little side foot putt, as I said, into the net, back of the net. And we have taken the lead. Let's go, Charlton. Here's Mason Mount out to Azpil, who's actually had a really good game at right wing back. And again, good defending here. Actually, Carvalho comes and picks his pocket. That is my man of the match right there. And Buemo, run. Oh, he gets kind of obstructed. We still got the ball, though. Di Lorenzo. Can we keep this going? No, Pepe Lu's lost out. I haven't honestly been that impressed with Pepe Lu that often. But anyway, we've got something to worry about here. I thought that was handball for a second, but it was actually offside against Lukaku. Come on. Ref. Blow. Ref. Ref. There we go. Ref is being a bit cheeky there. You know, 93 minutes. But we take the win. That's huge, man. I mean, what else was huge was the red card for Havertz, honestly, which helped us in that win. But do you know what? The character to beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, first game of the season, 10 men, 11 men, 9 men, you know, it's still impressive. And I was very impressed with some of our new boys, particularly, obviously, Carvalho with the goal. And Ben Yedder had a good game as well. So let's have a look at the player performances there. I always like to do the position thing here. So how did we do on the pitch? Daka was the man of the match. Now, for me, it would have been Carvalho. He only got a 0.1 rating less. So it was definitely these two that were star guys. And FIFA always favours the strikers. So understandable. He also got an assist and a goal. So yeah, I do get it. I do get it. Obviously, Ben Yedder with the other assist, he got a 7 out of 10 and was subbed off for Buemo, who had an average 6. Hickey, it says, got a 6.7. Which he was our worst performing defender of the starters, but still had a solid game, and then Britain came on to replace him 70 minutes in. But that's a really, really great result to start the season off, and that is hopefully setting the tone of what's to come in the next few episodes, and of course, this first season in the Prem. So, Addicts go 4th. We are, in fact, 4th in the Premier League after, obviously, 1 game, but still, that is impressive. We're in Champions League spot already, guys, and that is going to be the end of today's episode. Hope you enjoyed getting back to the gameplay. And yeah, now obviously we're going to be hosting a lot of Premier League games, Premier League fixtures, going to visit Premier League stadiums and stuff like that. It's the real cream of the crop now. This is what FIFA's all about. This is how FIFA's meant to be played. And the squad is good enough to do it. Oh, Ward-Prowse up to an 85, our captain there as well. It's all looking good for Charlton, guys. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Make sure you leave a like if you have. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, gang. Love you, gang.